I was forfeited. I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold, and so forth, mainly and so forth. And let's see how it looks. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, that's because I'm stupid. Now it looks good. And when I say it didn't look good, I meant I had it wrong on mine. It looked good for you. Or you. Gotta figure out which webcam I'm using. Not that one. That one. Yeah. It's me. What? Hess's has 900 people. 900. But Amaranth has 2,100. And Ninja has 29,000. They must be the best. There's no shame in beaten by the best. But Dad, boy, we were beaten by the best. All right, looks like my phone's running out of charge. Oh, 11%, that's not bad. Let's see, basketball. I like fast games. As you may have noticed, which is saying something for you guys, Karen and I have been fighting to put more videos on our channels, respectively. So my personal channel on YouTube has like 2 videos a day the last 6 days. And Karen puts up about 1 a day. And what's funny is I have 40,000 followers, or I'm sorry, 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. And the Chess Center channel has about 28,000. But the videos that Karen puts up on the Chess Center page get about 5 times as many views. She'll get 15 to 20,000, and I'll get 3 to 6,000. Even though I have like 12,000 more subscribers than she does. A lot of people who watch my YouTube videos have like no idea how to watch them on Twitch. They're just waiting for them to come on YouTube. So anyway, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me and smell me. And if you can't, I'll smell you later. I'm streaming until a little before 10. It's a 2-hour stream. I'm streaming 2 hours earlier than usual because I have a 10 p.m. Eastern lesson with my student who I normally teach on Monday. But we started Karen's stream on Monday, so I couldn't teach him. Yeah. So anyway, hold on. Let me get rid of this guy forever. Didn't I ban this guy already? Jesus. How could that guy not have been banned already? I don't understand. Okay, I ban you. You ban me. But mainly I ban you. It's Manu Ginobili Day. All right. Hello to the library. Okay, so for the next few streams or forever, one of them, I'm not going to have tournaments anymore because of all the cheating, and it just ruins the tournament. And also, having tournaments isn't really good for the stream because everybody I play is rated like 800, and they're weaker than that. So I'm just going to play people my own rating, and then my rating will get to like 25, 2600, and so forth. Because it's usually 200-300 points lower than it should be because all of my opponents are 1,000 points less than me. So when I win, I get 0 points. If you want to play me and you're one of my viewers, then if you donate a lot, I'll consider it. I probably won't play you, but I might. So if you donate like, I don't know, $400, and then you're like, please play me. If you say please, I'll probably do it. But if you don't say please, yeah, I'm not going to play you. And so I'll be playing GMs and IMs for the most part the next few streams. We'll cut down on the tournaments because I can't get rid of the cheaters in the tournaments. And the chess.com guys are going to try to do something about that where people in the tournaments can, not cheat as much. The 2 games I did lose in my last stream, those games were refunded to me since those guys were cheating. Got my rating points back. But obviously, I should win those tournaments. And it's not fun for the stream when I'm just playing a computer guy. Unless they can't take over the game and their flag falls, then it's pretty funny. So anyway, etc. The Spurs number 20. Oh, terrible. Yeah. Jennifer, you the next Bobby Fischer? You mean, is she going to go totally insane? I hope not. Oh, I forgot that the U.S. Women's Championship was going on today and the U.S. Championship. And it's funny because it's been in the news lately. You saw, Betsy DeVos and Trump have been talking about the Women's Championship all week. So that I can't believe I forgot about that. I forgot it was going on. Exactly. Yeah, I'll do game analysis. I'll play people my own rating. I'll do Puzzle Rush. I'll do Tactics Trainer. But no more tournaments. Let's see. U.S. Championship. Dominguez beat Sevian with black. Draw, 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 draw. And the evil people played today, and they drew in 30 moves, proving they're evil. And the good people played today, and they drew in 35 moves. Then there was a 71 move draw, a 64 move draw between Rufus and Doofus, a.k.a. Gareev and Akopian, and a Wonder and Ray drew. So only Dominguez won, so I guess he's tied for first with Haruki Nakapuki. And then, since Savian lost, Karyu Awana is in clear third. Very exciting for the exciting people. And let's see, in the special, that's right, no more tournaments, John. Jennifer Yu won with black against Rufus, draw. Crush won, what? I haven't said that sentence in so many years. Then draw between Doofus and win with Rufus. So Jennifer Yu's in first, Zatonsky's in second, Annie and Tatsev are in third, and nobody else is playing in the tournament. Everybody else has no points. Frankly, ridiculous. All right. No, I don't think Jennifer Yu's crazy at all. I think that was very insulting what you said about her. There's nothing wrong with Jennifer Yu. Nice person. Yeah. So, no more tournaments because there's too much cheating. And the worst part of the cheating isn't the people cheating, it's you. So you guys made sure there's no more tournaments. Because you're like, they're not cheating, you're just mad that you lost. So you're done. Yeah. You guys don't get to play me anymore. Now, if you want to play me, you could try to play me by donating hundreds of dollars, then I'll consider it, but I won't. All right, so subs only tournament, don't know how to do can't do anything. Yeah, I don't know how to, when I go to the tournament to create the club tournament, there's no options to do anything. There's minimum, maximum rating. So if you guys know how to do a subs only tournament, I'll consider it. But I won't do it, but I'll consider it. Anyway, my stream's going to die anyway soon because Karen is the real stream. That's the stream. Anyway, thanks for a Brebra 96 for the subscription. Hooray. All right, let's play some chess up in this notch. Play some real chess. 1 minute. So this stream will go a little less than 2 hours. Maybe I'll find a game in the championship to look at, like Savian Dominguez. That'll kill 30 minutes. And then we can do that. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. You definitely can't have a game. Absolutely not. Never. Oh, I'm still playing Doofus. Dang. Even though I'm trying to play high-rated players, it's 24-hour Doofus channel. It doesn't matter what I do. Terrible. All right, well, I have more time, even though I'm worse. I'm the worstest. I'm like wool. Oh, wait, that's worsted. Never mind. All right, G4, just in case Matt Larson's watching the stream. And he might be. Possible, I don't know. You take me, I take you. You guys are in love with Jennifer Yu. Give a dog a bone. Etc., etc., rolling home. Yay, I'm down a pawn for Vishwa nothing. Although I do have 5 seconds extra. So that's Vishwa something. And then I got to infiltrate here. I got to penetrate, infiltrate. Every move he makes is ridiculous because he's 2200. So that's good. Go here, then a little knight takes e6 action. Little knight takes rook action. That's the kind of guy I have to play nowadays. Doesn't see his rooks attacked. Blah. These are the guys I get paired with when I'm paired with people of my own rating. Guys who can't see their rooks hanging. Ugh. Blah. Etc. Is it my turn? Oh, he played h4. I didn't notice. I was too busy complaining. I beat you, you beat me, except you don't beat me. Let's see, is this mate? I mean, it's not mate, but it should be. Should be mate. Man, if this guy was German, he'd be the worst with a U. Not Jennifer Yu. That's right, make sure you get checkmated next move. All right, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, comeback win with white. How do you make 0 mistakes and 0 blunders and you have a comeback win? It seems like when I lost a pawn for nothing and was lost, that should be a mistake. At the very minimum. Yeah. Okay, Rufus wants a rematch, and I'm Doofus, so let's go. What's going on? Oh, I was getting confused as per usual. Go, Ben. You can do it. Retreat, then retweet. Go me. But stay there. Why am I so far ahead on the clock? What's going on? Queen B2. It's an interesting move. All right. That's not a bad move, I guess. Let's see. Let's go here and trap his bishop. Never play F6. No. No. Maybe I'll queen. If I queen, then I'll probably win. Also, if I don't queen, I'll probably win. So I got both things going on there. He's got the 2 bishops, but so do I. Let's see. Now what do I do? What do I do when I checkmate you? I can't play this because he has, his knight takes me. Darn. If only I could see one move ahead, I'd be the best. The best, Jerry, the best. Oh, I didn't see that either. I can't see Vishwa nothing. If only I could see Vishwa something. Then I'd be good. Well, the guy has 12 seconds. I approve of that. Finegold approved. Am I threatening mate? I think so. I was threatening mate, and I barely knew it. Yay, I didn't lose. Hooray for Ben. 8 mistakes, 2 blunders. That's a pretty good game. It's not great. Oh, I lost 3 points to Doofus. What about Rufus? What about Dre? This guy has a chessy instinct. I like it. Go, Ben. Sack everything by accident. It's the only way I can win. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Yeah, I have more time. I have no pieces, but I have more time. That's more important than having pieces. The answer is no. Come to Papa. There, you can't do that. That's a good move. This guy is escaping. I can't do Vishwa nothing. Damn. And I wanted to do Vishwa something. This isn't good. There's good and there's no good. This is not good. Never play F3. This position's not great. It's good. Ooh, I didn't see Queen D4. That's not great. Do I get my spite check in? Need more spite checks. I didn't get enough spite checks. Yeah, leave me alone. All right, spite check. I win! I'm too good. 3 mistakes, 3 blunders. After your blunder, you outlasted your opponent. That's what she said. It's Karen. Go, Karen. Hooray. Go, Ben. Hooray for Ben. Knock, knock. Arena King's on the menu. No, I hope not. No, that's a tournament. I would never do that. All right. Go, Ben. Why is Timur so weird? Probably because he's a vegan. I don't know. All right, let's try to play somebody else. I'm someone else. Then we can look at Dominguez's win against Sevier. I forgot the U.S. Championship was going on. I was very busy today taking a nap. So I didn't really have the, the wherewithal. AO1 Sauce subscribed. Hooray. Thanks for the sub. You're the best. Still theory. Yeah, have more time. This guy's the same rating as me? Jesus. What have I become? I think the answer is fries. First name unknown, last name person. What? He's sacking a Jawiya against an old Indian like me? I guess here? The two bishops. What else? Compensation. Keep feeling compensation. I wish I had some, but I don't. Positions losing. Double up on the bubble up. Okay, I have more time. Position's not very good. Good thing I'm playing Doofus. If I was playing Rufus, then I'd be in trouble. Take your time. Thinking's important. Good move. Good understanding of the position. That's right. Trade queens of 5 seconds left. Hooray for Ben. 4 mistakes, 0 blunders. Yeah. 2380. So how you guys doing today? No, I don't really care. Bam! Up. Oh, he took back. I'm preparing for my Ginger GM match, so I got to push my H-pawn a lot. Get ready. Still theory. This is the game Finegold versus Doofus, 2019. Very famous game. C4, that was explosive. I'm still up on time. The only thing that matters. It better be the only thing that matters because my chess play is not too good. This guy has 2 bishops. What else? Castles looks pretty safe. Not too safe. Pawn structure chess. If you guys ever want to be a grandmaster, you got to play like this. What's that all about? This guy's the same rating as me? Ooh, that was a good move. I didn't see that. Man, no wonder the guy's higher rated than me. It's too good. Can't believe he saw a tactic. All right, I'll take this. Retreat. Still theory. Little safety. Am I down a pawn? That's it? Damn. Thought I was down like 2 queens. Now I'm down Vishwa nothing. Oh, I have no time. No, I need time. I'm old. Jesus, what kind of move was that? I think it was good. Oh, I had 6 seconds left, so I had no hope. 6 mistakes, 3 blunders. That's not very good. I should make 5 mistakes and 2 blunders. That would be better. Still theory. I don't even have a pawn for the exchange? I thought I did. I guess thinking's not my strong suit. Yay, it's some noise I like. It's Subscription from Angriest Tofu. Good name. Still theory. My pawn's attacked. I didn't do nothing about it. God. What's wrong with me? Should have done something about it. That was a weird move. Maybe he's playing for the draw. Maybe. Yeah. No, it was a draw. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. It actually says I made 0 mistakes and 0 blunders when I made like 50 of each. And it was a 40-move game. 50, or I'm getting sick of playing chess. I play too terribly. Analysis board. All right, let's go look at the game. Chess 24. Wait for an hour. U.S. Championship. Wait for an hour. Evil versus Evil. We'll skip that game. Sevian versus... Wow, that was a 1,000-move game. Plus tax. Yay, Dominguez first on tie breaks. Okay, PGN for the current game, etc. All right, so today, as I prepared for hours, we're going to look at the game Somebody versus Somebody Else. Okay. This is the game Seve and Dominguez. They were tied for second place before the round started. Sevian has the most decisive games unless Akobian and Garev have lost more than they've won and lost, which is likely. I think Sevian has 5 decisive games. Something like... No, he can't have 5 decisive games because he's 50% now. Oh, no, he's +1. Yeah, so he has 3 wins and 2 losses and 3 draws. Something like that. Yeah. Go Sevian. Yeah, this guy wants to be my friend. Yeah, I talked to Sevian a long time, and I tried to figure out why he was so good at chess. But I only figure out he doesn't like green eggs and ham. That's all I know. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, Dominguez is good. Now, as you know, I wouldn't call Catronius a friend. You know, I know who he is. What was I saying? Rufus, dude. I totally forgot what I was saying. I'll say, as you know, that means you don't know it. Oh, Dominguez. Yeah, as you know, about 5 years ago, I don't know, Dominguez was World Blitz champion. So he's not as bad as he plays. Yeah. All right, deleted. Good job, admins. Good job. Good job, moderators. Yeah. You guys are on the ball, as per usual. All right. Yay, go Pizza Hut. 100 Centidues, my first donation of the day, making him to the top of the list. Good job. NU11, PTR, PTA. My stream, stopped on my internet. That's good. Yeah, great. Too many big words is correct. Okay, so I guess I'll refresh. I refresh you. Oh, I refreshed and it was still spinning. Wow. That was weird. No, unfortunately, Naka drew. Although he was playing Shanklins. I guess that's the best result possible or something. Yeah. Okay, 100 centidues from Neon Sprite because I can. All right, well said. Okay, so this is the game Sevi and Dominguez. I know nothing about the game. Also, I know Vishwa nothing. So I guess Anand was playing. So I know Vishwa nothing. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll flip it because you guys have, some kind of issues. Dominguez likes to play this with like this semi-tarash where he takes with the knight and then takes on c3 and he hands over the center to his opponent and then he's like, whatever, and so forth. So, I mean, I guess you can do that. That's, that's something. And yeah, they trade all the pieces off. Yeah. And then they agree to a draw. So Dominguez has had this position often with black with good results. He beat Nakapuki last year, if I remember correctly, which I don't. And he has mainly draws. This is one of his drawing lines because it's pretty boring. They've already traded some minor pieces. Black is going to pretty easily complete his development by playing b6, bishop b7 normally, putting the knight on d7 or c6. And white has tiny little advantage. But, Now, Sam Sevian, he likes to checkmate his opponent in attack. So I think this is a good variation because it's sort of boring. Yeah. Let's see. Out in the foreground, folding laundry more bearable. Yeah, exactly. Good chat. Okay. Today's Thursday, not Wednesday. But you tried. You almost knew what day it was. Okay. So bishop c4 is the main move. And he played knight d7. I don't think that's the most common move, but all right. Knight d7 is all right. b6. Bishop e7. Yeah, and then the e-pawn's attacked. So obviously anybody would want to have white here, but Dominguez has a lot of experience with black in this position and figures he can hold. And sometimes you win when your opponent goes too far or not too far enough. Okay, and now Sevian had all he could stands. He can't stands no more. And he had his spinach. Pretty good. And you can see white is playing exactly the way I taught my kids today in a school we went to. And then the kids listened. Now, I said, play in the center, and get your bishops and knights out, in castle. And they went, Chibuga? And I was like, no, okay, I'm a vegan. Anyway, and then I watched them play, and every move was illegal, right? And the first person who made a move that wasn't illegal, he lost. Yeah, I forfeited him. Yeah, because he was making a mockery of what they were doing. Yeah. Okay, but this is some good notch. Yeah. Okay, so when I said Sevi had all he could stands, he's been building and building and building. He was thinking about baseball, and it just all it came together at once. And he played d5. And d5 is a good move. We get our Kramnik past d-pawn. Okay, nothing wrong with d5. Got to take that. Take that. Then normally you take with the pawn because this bishop is pretty dangerous. We don't want to trade bishops. And we want a passed pawn. Take with the bishop. Black probably plays knight c5 and white doesn't have a passed pawn. Okay, knight c5. Once again, Sevian plays the most aggressive. Not a bad move. d6, okay. Now this is very dangerous because we're letting black do all this minor piece capturing. On the other hand, that pawn looks pretty good. And this 2-1, Now in these positions, you can argue, is that pawn a passed pawn and very strong? Or is it an isolated pawn and it's weak and black's going to win it? And the answer is, I'll tell you later when I see what happened. Yeah. Sometimes that pawn is really dangerous and black is in trouble. And sometimes that pawn is in danger and white loses that pawn and white's in trouble. Now, black won this game, so I assume white got in trouble later and lost his pawn. Well, I didn't see the game. The engine says white is a little bit better. which, obviously I'm going to take a pass pawn in the 6th rank all day and then some. And I've won games on both sides of this, conundrum where you're not sure if the pass pawn is good or you're going to lose it. Lost games too. Truth hurts. Anyway, white is for preference here because the engine says so. Okay, Dominguez played the only move. Bishop takes f3 as per the engine. Rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes. Okay, and obviously white's threatening d7, which wins immediately. And here the engine isn't sure if you should play queen here, or rook here. Only Maurice knows because his engine's better than mine. If I was black, I would be tempted to play queen d7 to block the pawn. However, I don't want to block the pawn with my queen, but I'm afraid I'd lose in 1 or 2 moves if I didn't. So I'm getting sort of scared. Anyway, the computer says they're all fine. Play queen c6. That way we're not using our queen to blockade. Our queen has some activity even. Okay, computer says that's fine. Now the next move is not given by the engine at all, although it looks very reasonable to me. So what do I know? $20, Clifford Burns. Thank you. My stream is like Karen's, except I scream the whole stream, I swear a lot, and I yell at you, and I call you names. Otherwise, it's like the same. Yeah, the engine's move, I also like king g2. I like getting the king off the back rank. I like defending the f-pawn. Queen f4 obviously makes sense. He played bishop d5. Yeah, seems good. Obviously, queen takes d6 is a horrible blunder because you're in check and then you lose your queen. So, didn't do that. Queen d7 is forced. And this position, I would play queen f4. Okay, looks good. And here, the engine says white is a little bit better. Now, it's well known in chess lore that, and when I say it's well known, I don't agree with it, that a queen and knight is better than a queen and bishop, but that's just wrong. A queen and bishop is better than a queen and knight. And I occasionally argue with my homies from Bruges. Obviously, the super grandmasters know that, but the peons like to believe a queen and knight is better. So you guys can believe that if you want. You can believe whatever you want to believe. Okay. Anyway, black won this game, so that can help you with your, with your mental defect. Now, in this position, the engine, which doesn't have a high depth, says knight e6 is equal, and h6 is pretty good, getting luft, as my dad would say, make luft, not war. And Dominguez played the third move on the engine, rook d8, very logical move, good move. And the engine move I wouldn't even look at. The engine says queen h4. It also says h3. h3? The idea is you can't take on h3 because f7's hanging, but I'm not playing queen h4 or h3. I'm not playing like an engine here. This is how you catch cheaters. Nonsensical moves that are the first moves of the engine. Okay, so perfectly cromulent move, bishop e4. Okay, reasonable move. And not an engine favorite. This seems like white's goal to move the pawn forward and maybe put some pressure on f7. Yeah, that none of that worked. That pawn's not going anywhere. 3 pieces are stopping it. And obviously, every pawn is isolated and or doubled, whereas black is, looking good. So, no, he didn't do that. That was me clicking. So the computer still says it's equal, but it would slightly prefer to have black after like 96. He played g6, which is the human move. Dominguez proving he's a human, getting luft, killing the bishop on e4, and stopping bishop f5 and queen f5. g6 is the most logical move, and the game should be a draw. I'm not sure why it wasn't a draw. It looks like, just glancing at the moves, that Savian went too far. And that's actually a good idea because it would be nice to win the U.S. Championship. First prize is pretty good. Poker players know getting first place is a good idea. Okay, so if you're a poker player, you play in a big poker tournament with huge prizes, you want to come in first. If you come in first, and then let's say you played in 10 of these events. You came first once, and you came last the other 9 times, and you have a friend who came in 5th all 10. You probably got more money than him. Also, you got knocked out immediately, so you won money in the cash games while he was grinding it out. Okay, 5th place, $10. First place, $10,000. So Savian was probably thinking, if I win this game, I'm tied for first. So I should win this game. If I draw the game, that's no good. I'm tied with Fabi. I'm tied with Caruana. I'm behind Nakapuki. I can't be drawing this game. I got to win. Rawr, I'm young. Hello. What? Okay. You mean like an hour?
30 minutes. 45 minutes.
All right, bye, sweetie. That was somebody, I think Karen. Did you take all the keys? Yeah. Okay. Because you could drop my car off and take your car. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We have a lot of cars. Okay, so Karen was working at the center all day, and I was napping. That's sort of work. And now she's going to go home, and she'll send me pictures, I hope. Let's hope. Right, Karen? No. What? Damn. Pinback 99 subscribed, and he says, I'm better than Nickelback. Yeah, exactly. Yay, we're embiggened with that cromulent word. Time with Fabi and Caruana. That's correct. Who did I mean? I don't know, Dominguez? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's, again, I'm not saying that was accurate. I'm saying Fabi, Caruana, Nakapuki. This is a direct quote. Okay, this is what Savian said. Don't blame the messenger. Okay. 420. Yay, that's the right number of viewers. Okay, the engine wants to play bishop to d5 because nothing's going on this diagonal. Let's go back to this diagonal. And it says, equal. Okay, he played h4. Now, you know what's going to happen if Ginger GM plays Dominguez. It's going to be good for Dominguez, and Savian's playing like Ginger GM. The engine does not like that move, and it says black is a little bit better now. Although Savian, obviously, they're probably getting into time trouble now, knowing these guys. I like Savian's move. The engine doesn't. I'm sorry, I like Dominguez's move. I know who's playing. Queen e6. I'll tell you guys a funny story. I like stories. I was analyzing a game, very interesting game. I think it was for St. Louis. Might have been here. Might have been here. I don't know where it was. If it was here or St. Louis. I made a video of the game Shirov lost to Savian. $9.99. Trump plays F3. You did everything right. Very good. Thank you for the donation. Anyway, Savian won the craziest game ever against Shirov. And I looked at the game, I analyzed the game, then I lectured on the game. And when I lectured on it, I had the people wrong. I got really confused. So I was like, Savian went here and Shirov went there, but the colors were wrong. And at the end of the game, I was very confused because I knew Savian won, but the guy that I was calling Shirov won. Yeah, I think it was in St. Louis. And now I don't remember. Anyway, Savian won that game. Not this game. Okay, so now the engine says it's equal. Although I would play Queen e6. You got a couple of pawns. You're touching everything. Yasser Seirawan style. You might have to go to jail for 3 or 4 years, but you're touching everything. Okay, I guess I should say Jacobian style. Whew, if only you guys knew. Okay, Jacobian can't sue me because if it's true, it's not scandalous or libelous or something. Anyway, I am not doing a tournament. Never. Tournaments are finished. Kaput. Let's see, what else does she say? Damn, I gotta remember my Blazing Saddles. Verboten, verklempt, and then he slaps her. All right. Anyway, he played h5. Having said h4, you say h5. Okay, so recommended by Ginger GM. And the engine says every move is equal. He played knight d7, always retreat. Gotta give him that. So far, both players have played quite well, and the game is about equal. But it's not a boring equal like, it's a draw. Either side could win. Now, if two supercomputers are playing, then it'll be a draw. Okay, bishop d5, that's that's a move. Nothing wrong with that. Queen f6, that's a good move. Queen e3, that's a fine move. Now, if you forgot or something happened to you, we can never, ever, ever, ever take this pawn, which I discussed earlier, because bishop f7 check wins the queen. It still does. Yeah. Okay, knight c5 is a good move. Now, in this position, again, the engine says all moves are equal. And Sevian didn't want to draw. Sevian played the super complicated rook to d4. He's trying to get in there. He's playing for an attack. No draw. Okay? And somehow Dominguez played the best move, which is a move I might not even consider. It's is a yes or Sarah kind of move. G takes h5. And actually, you could argue once this king moves to h8, rook g8 check, that white's king is more open than black's king. We can't play rook g4, so I can double up on the bubble up, and you can't play rook g4. So this could be more open for white than for black. He played the best move, rook f4, queen g6 check. So I'm wondering, oh yeah, that's really nice. This is the kind of blunder, I mean, I don't want to insult the Special Olympics. Not after what DeVos and Trump did. So how do I put this? Okay, there's another tournament going on in St. Louis that's not the U.S. Championship. In that tournament, likely, black would have played queen g5 check and thought that he or she was winning. And then they would be rebuffed. Well, first of all, if certain players were white, they would resign. And then they'd be like, well, you were winning. Why'd you resign? Because this is winning a piece. Okay, but do you see what white can do here that wins? White's winning now. That's right, rook g4. Yeah. And then white wins. Shocking. Queen e7 would be illegal because you're in check. Yeah. Puzzle rush. Okay, so Dominguez played queen g6 check, and the computer says this is equal. And then king h1 is not the computer move. It likes king f1. It doesn't like to trap the king in the corner. Okay, now Sevian's very young, so he never saw or heard of the movie Dirty Dancing. Otherwise, he wouldn't put his king in the corner. There we go. There you go. You guys get it. Okay, so king h1, not the best square for the king. Now, the engine gives a crazy move and says black is doing great. He didn't play the crazy move, rook d7. Yeah, it changes and defends f7. He played the normal move, knight e6. That's the normal move. And it says bishop takes is a draw. Sevian's still trying to win, rook c4. And now this is an amazing move. I don't think I would think of this move either. I'm not even sure it's a good move. It's just a move I wouldn't think of. Dominguez played h6, putting it in h. All right. I mean, I guess he wants extra squares for his king. He wants to defend g5. I don't know. I wouldn't play h6. The engine says it's equal. The whole game's been equal. Bishop takes e6 is fine. Queen e6. And this ending is better for black. It should be a draw, but it's better for black. So it looks like Sevian gave up. Here, the engine says, like, you could play f4, you could play queen e5. It's actually a weird time to play bishop takes e6. I wouldn't think that's a move that I would play. Yeah, it seems like that bishop was better than that knight. All right, and Sevian probably thought this was an easy draw because black's pawns are ridiculous. And also, the engine says it's a draw. So Sevian was right. It is a draw. And after rook c7, Dominguez followed a very important endgame rule that most of you guys don't know or follow. And that is, if you want to win endgames, you got to have pawns. If this is rook versus rook, it's going to be a draw. Now, rook bishop versus rook, that's winning half the time if you're Fabi, and it's drawing half the time if you're Sevian. Okay, if you're playing Gareev. So he played the only move to give winning chances. He has to save his a pawn. And he did. He played a5. It's still a question is this pawn good or is black going to win it? Okay, still a draw, but black's fighting for the win. Black's trying to win. Okay, so yeah. Rook b6 is a good move. And, I mean, you can't really hold these pawns. White's just going to keep attacking them. So he played the move a4. That way when you take the pawn and I take the pawn, my pawn isn't attacked. Okay, and this is a draw. It should be a fairly easy draw. The engine says every move draws. He moved his king up. That's what I would do. Black moved his king up. Very good. a3 is very good, stopping this pawn from moving. So we got all these pawns, all these weak pawns we can take. Now I have to have an aside here. About 5 years ago, man, I want to say 7 years ago, because I think it was 2012. Damn. About 7 years ago, I played Sevian in the Spice Cup in St. Louis after Susan had moved her team to St. Louis. And I played Sevian. I was slightly higher rated than him, maybe 100 points. And I was white, and I old manned him 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was an old man. It was the most boring game you ever saw, and he was always worse, but not lost. And then he was much worse, and then he was lost, and then he was dead lost. I moved my king back and forth, rook and opposite bishops, eventually a winning rook ending, eventually a winning king and pawn ending. I queened a pawn, and I was up a queen. He still kept playing. And with no, he didn't have a passed pawn. It was just like silly. He resigned after like 2 moves. And so that game was like 5.5 hours. And that was the quintessential old manning somebody. I was in my early 40s. He was about 11 or 12. We were about the same strength. But I mean, I got a position where I'm squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. And his dad's like, stop squeezing my son. And I said, do you mean the Charmin? And he's like, I don't get that joke. I wasn't living here then. And things got sort of carried out of hand there. Anyway, unfortunately, when Sevian got his GM title, I played him in that tournament, and things were different. I was black and a Sicilian. He sacked all his pieces and mated me. So, yeah. And then I played him again, and we had a really strange draw. So as long as I never play Sevian again, I'm good. But if I play him again, it's not good. So I was just thinking, even though Sevian is an older teenager now, he must be 17, 18, I don't know. 19, probably 19. He's still getting old man. I mean, this is a drawn ending, and he lost. So, I mean, in the game Sevian won this tournament, for example, his brilliant win against Ray Robson, he's like, you could take my queen side, and then I sack all my pieces and mate you. That's how Sevian does it. Sevian attacks and calculates well and checkmates you. This is not that kind of game. This is the boring world of Niels Bohr, and Sevian never heard of Niels Bohr. I talked to him about it. I'm like, look, you don't know who Niels Bohr is. How are you a grandmaster? And he said, where's the security guard? He couldn't believe it. 18. Is 19 a teenager? Yes, because it has teen in the name. Correct. See, 19, 19. Yeah, he got it, 13 and 19. Okay. So there you go. Exactly. So he played rook g8 check. And then the king goes to the H file. It's cut off from the rest of the board. So you play king f1. That's the engine move. Rook g5. That's the engine move. Saving all the pawns. d7. That's the engine move. King e7. Yeah, they guys play really well. And now they've made move 40. So now they can think. Now white played a move that should have drawn easily. It's the kind of move, if you played it, you'd be really proud of yourself. You'd be like, man, I'm the greatest tactician ever. Forever, ever? And it's just a boring good move. But you guys would be like all over yourselves if you played this move. Exactly. House Party TTV gets it. Rook takes e6 check. Frankly, you can't take the rook as white queens. Takes. 3 pawns each. Nobody has, well, this pawn's passed, but so. Okay, so this is a draw, but obviously black's better because these pawns are doubled and black's got majority on both sides. So black has excellent winning chances, probably should be a draw. Rook c5 is the best move, f4 is the best move, king c7 is the best move. That move confuses you. Black wants to take this pawn, obviously. However, if he does that, here comes rook b6 and takes this pawn. Then it's a draw with the 2a pawn, h pawn. Don't want that. We want the connected, advanced, passed pawns. That means we got to save them. So king c7, recommended by Freddie Mercury. Save me, save me. I want to queen my pawns. I think that's how this song goes. Okay, so he's going to play rook c3, take, and then get 2 queens. Now, for most of you, that would be winning. For some of you, draw. Man, Freddie Mercury died like 20 years ago, and he still sings better than I do. Damn. Also, when did Freddie Mercury die? 20 years sounds about right. Let's see what my phone says. Hey, phone. Phone. Oh, hey, Siri. Hey, wake up. Hey, Siri. When did Freddie Mercury die, yo?
Freddie Mercury died November 24th, 1991 at age 45 in Kansas.
Yeah, he died and then Spencer was born. No, Spencer was born first. He died the day after Karen's birthday? Why would he do that? Oh, he let Karen celebrate her birthday, then he died. Okay. So, yeah, only 18 years ago. Exactly. 9 cents. Thank you. Hooray. Okay. F5. Not considered the best move. The engine wants to move the king up and says, maybe a draw, maybe a win. Doesn't like F5. He's trying to distract. He's like, don't do that. I'm going to make a queen. And Dominguez is like, fine, I won't do that. And takes a pawn. So he sacked a pawn so that he wouldn't lose his A pawn. A double-edged decision. King E2, and you can't win the pawn anymore, but black is up a pawn. All right, now black once again played the computer move, King B7. You want me to explain that move? I'm guessing if I play B4 and you take and I try to queen my A pawn, then probably stopping rook A6 is a good idea. That would be my guess. F3. See, you guys make fun of me when I say never play F3. You're like, oh, Ben, that's good old Ben being Ben. Yep, get the position on your engine and play F3, and then tell me how good F3 is. F3, the nonsensical move, losing the game. Terrible. Should have played King E3, moving his king up, or moved his rook over here to try to stop all these pawns. Still probably losing, but F3 losing for sure. And I guess I was right about King B7 because Dominguez played B4. And A3. Yeah, I was right for once in my life. Okay, the engine wants to check and keep checking and try to get behind the pawn. And it says that black's winning, but it's close. But he played rook to D6 to stop the pawn from the front. Doesn't like that. Okay, and now the engine says rook G5 plus 1 billion. Like, resigns. Because the rook's coming here, and that's all she wrote. Yeah. And unfortunately, although it didn't matter, he won. Dominguez followed the usual rule, put your rooks behind pawns and rook and pawn endings. So he didn't put his rook on the 7th rank, which the engine says wins immediately. It's like rook here, rawr, I win. Okay? He didn't do that. He put his rook behind his passed pawns. He's like, rawr, and I win. Okay? And the engine says maybe it's winning, unclear. Okay, and then Sevier made another bad move, nonsensical move, King F2. Now, I didn't understand that move, so I went to Sheryl Crow. And I said, Sheryl, why did you play that move? And you guys are wondering, where's this joke going? Okay, well, you don't know. You guys don't know anything. And also you're wondering, why did he pick Sheryl Crow? Well, as you know, Sheryl Crow from St. Louis, and this tournament's played in St. Louis. I got very lucky there because that had nothing to do with the joke, but it just sort of worked out. And anyway, I said King F2. Why did Sevian play that? And Sheryl Crow said it's apropos of nothing. Yeah, only like one of you got that. Okay, you got it because you said ugh. So that means you got it. Nice. Hey, some of you got that. That's pretty good. You wouldn't complain about it if you didn't get it. You'd be like, what? Cherry Crow. Hey, I got it? Wow. Yeah. So here's the thing. Sevian only 19, not drinking beer at noon on Tuesday. You know who is drinking beer at noon on Tuesday? Timur Guerrero. Oh, yeah. All right. That's right. If it makes me happy, it can't be that bad. What did he said? What did he said? All right. Anyway, I apologize in advance. It's probably really difficult to tell the difference between this stream and Karen's. Okay. So he played King F2. Oh, God. What a bad move. Okay, Rook A8, obviously. The point of Rook F8. Rook D1's forced. And here comes King B6. And there we go. Rook F8, double X-clam. If we take both pawns, it's over. And if you weren't sure if it was over, which singer would you ask? Karen, probably not streaming later. We're probably going to karaoke. Probably. Anybody? The most talented of the championship, Timur. That's funny. Anybody? No. Kravitz, Dr. Blunderstein gets it. Right. Okay, so the engine resigns with white. He defended his pawn. Black defended his pawn. We can't defend them both. The truth hurts. And it's an easy win. And resigns. Well, he actually resigned here. Man, Sevian resigns late. Damn. Against me, it was more ridiculous, but this is the U.S. Championship. So, very nice game by Dominguez, where he played an opening designed to get a slightly worse position that he knew he could hold, and Sevian tried really hard to win, eventually gave up and tried to draw, and wasn't able to draw a worse ending, because that's not really his style, drawing worse endings. His style is sacking all his pieces and mating you. And when he has that kind of position, he's tough. And actually, he did have the kind of position in the middle game where that could have happened, but Dominguez defended too well. They got to a drawn ending where black was better, and white made 3 or 4 imperceptible errors, sort of like the way I speak. Karen doesn't do that. She was an English major. So. Crowded house. Hey now, the game is over. You wrote, what he said, what? You make Chess Kid videos X-clam. That is a random thing, 27. Very good. Is Rook King checkmate difficult to produce? For a lot of people it is, but not for a grandmaster. For grandmaster, mating with a rook is easier than breathing. For you guys, they're about the same, because you guys have trouble breathing. I've seen it. Yeah. That's one thing I like about the casinos, is I'm thin in a casino. If you look at everybody else, I'm one of the thin ones. And also, every time I go to the casino, no matter where it is, and I haven't been to one in a long time, but I'm sure it's still true. There's people in wheelchairs with breathing machines and oxygen, and they're like this in their chair and they can't move, but they're still pulling the lever. They're still pushing the button. They're still gambling. They can still gamble. Okay? They can't breathe, can't walk, but they can gamble. That's all that matters. Yeah. How did SoCar want to go? $5.99.99. Thank you, Wisek. Oh, Watana Siam. Exactly. Why did Sam Sevian cross the road? Because he doesn't like green eggs and ham? I don't know. That made me sad and leave the casino. Yeah. Every time I go to the casino, I see things that are odd. I see people who weigh 10 times what I weigh, and I'm like, how do you weigh 3,000 pounds? How did they do that? I see women who wear heels that are this big, but I don't see those heels when I'm not in a casino. Like, I don't see, only the heels are only in the casino. And I'm like, how do they walk? And people are like, I don't know. They don't. They just fall. And then I see what I call a gaggle of women. So, you know, being heterosexual, women look good. Some women don't look as good. And if you're out in a normal, you know, part of town, some women look good and some women don't look good and some are average. And that's the way it is everywhere in the world. And most guys don't look too good and guys don't look good. What are you going to do? Okay. So anyway, when you're in Vegas, there's the usual random group of people, but then there's the gaggle of women, especially near like the nightclub. It's like 10 women who are at least an 8 and they're all together. And I wonder how this happened. Like, is there a website I don't know about? And they're like, I'm going to Vegas. If you're at least an 8, we can all be in a group. Like, I don't get that. Also, they're all wearing high heels and then they can't walk and they all fall and then everybody laughs. Okay. Only in Vegas. Yeah. And I remember my good friend, Tony Rich, the executive director of the St. Louis club. I took him to Vegas. We played in the National Open. Never been to Vegas before. And when we left, came back home, he said, I need a vacation from Vegas. I need to relax for a few days. And Vegas is tough. I took him to every casino, all of them. Ow. 666. Hooray. Thank you. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'll tell you guys a secret, which, this is a funny secret. I've probably told you guys on the stream before, but you forgot. Thanks for the sub. Gone Burrigan. All lies. Right. Somebody once asked a friend of mine, they're like, how do you know if the women are women or the women are, they're, you know, paid? Yeah. So the guy said, oh yeah, that's easy. This guy was a local. He said, it depends on the size of the purse. He says, if a woman has a small purse, she's just a woman in Vegas. If a woman has a big purse, she's working. And then he explained why, and we were like, yeah, and it's true. So I hope you understands that. No, not if the woman's a woman. We mean if the woman is a working or just some woman in Vegas, like I'm a man in Vegas. Yeah. It's different. Size of the purse. Yeah. No, it has nothing to do with money. Yeah. Anyway, you try to figure it out. Why? Yeah. Women who go to Vegas and they dress up and they want to have a good time, they have a nice small purse. Because if you're dressing up and you're looking good and you have high heels, you have a small purse. That goes with it. If you have a big purse, that's because you got some stuff in your purse. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are acting crazy in the chat. Ridiculous. Not weapons or guns. Yeah. Anyway, you guys could try to figure it out. So anyway, the truth hurts. It's true. All right. Anyway, the reason I'm explaining Vegas is I'll be in Vegas and Karen has to come because Karen hasn't played in Vegas before. Karen's been to Vegas, but hasn't played chess there. And they have a women's tournament before the actual big crazy tournament with thousands of dollars. And the women's tournament has a lot of money. So Karen can win some money in there. Yeah. So Vegas is a great tournament because unlike most chess tournaments, it's a festival. There's like this tournament, that tournament, and that tournament, and there's a simul, and there's a lecture, and there's a camp, and there's raffle prizes. Okay, it's a big festival. So if you want to go to one tournament a year, Vegas. Now also, as I said earlier on a stream, maybe 2 weeks ago, I'm giving a simultaneous exhibition in Vegas during round 2 of the open tournament. I think it's like right before the other tournament starts. It's Thursday morning, maybe at 9 or 10 a.m. I'll be giving a simul of 25 to 30 people? Something like that. Yeah. Is Karen an 8? Karen's like an 11. Damn. You're getting married in Vegas next Thursday? I've been married in Vegas. I got married in Hastings, England, Vegas, and St. Louis. So there's nothing else to do. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to play me in the simul, you could probably sign up now. Go to the Las Vegas Chess Festival website. And obviously it's going to fill up. It's me. If it doesn't fill up, you could play some poker. And if you got 2 pair, maybe you'll fill up. I haven't read my phone in a while. Blah, blah, blah. Ben Johnson. There's been a lot of crap on Twitter about Simon Williams, Lawrence Trent, Greg Shahadi, and me. It's all pretty funny. We're all very angry. Ooh, furious. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you can see the video that I posted today with the hype. As you all know, I'm playing Ginger GM April 26th. Hype, 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 hype. I'm reading the hype myself. Oh, this is funny. There's a tweet from Chris Bird, and he says, frankly, if 13-year-old Jennifer Yu doesn't win, blah, blah, blah. And then Sam Copeland says 17. Yeah, she's not 13. She was 13 when she was 13. Was it a typo, or he actually thinks she's 13? Let's go with typo. Yeah, Jennifer Yu used to be 13. I used to be 13. Yeah. Money's on Ginger GM. Man, you don't like money. Damn. Go trying to learn with the hype. Oh, the format is very easy with Ginger G. You can remember it. Is the game starts and then I win and then another game starts. Repeat. That's how the format's going to go. See, I was nice to Ginger the first match. I'm not going to be nice this time. I'm going to just win every game. So it's going to be like Lawrence Trent's match with John Bartholomew. Yeah. But Ginger GM is not really a grandmaster. He's just kidding. Yeah. So, I mean, basically 1900 strength, as I've said before. And Danny Wrench told me make the match close because, chess.com, it's an event. But we're doing our own streams now. So now it's going to be merciless. Okay. It's going to be the beat down of the century. Okay. You haven't seen a beat off like this since Karen and I broke up for a couple of months. Okay. That was the last time you saw that. So it's going to be one beating after another. It's going to be like I'm the LA or Chicago police. Okay. It's just be one beating after another. Yeah. It's going to be ridiculous. I mean, he's a British GM. Come on. Yeah. Go Rick Lewis from Canada. No, there's no tournaments for a while. Too much cheating. And you guys in the chat don't understand the cheating. So you're not allowed to have tournaments anymore. Yeah. I am going to prep for the match. I'm going to lose at least. No, I'm not going to do anything. Yeah. Why not on chess website? What does that mean? Way too much cheating. John Davis is a little better than Ginger. A little bit. That's why I got to play John Davis some more. Prepare for Ginger. Yeah. 1700s. I mean, if they're good 1700s, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Exactly. This guy wants to be friends. Why can't we be friends? All right. So that was the game. Sevian versus some guy. Dominguez, that was it. Okay, back to beating up on you wikis. Now this guy's higher rated than me, so I'm scared. Ooh, he's good. Ooh, scared. No, don't beat me. Oh, you're too good. No, anything but that. How could he? No, I'm afraid, etc. Mainly, etc. No playing tactics. It's not fair. I'm an old man. I'm confused. It's all true. I'm an old man and I am confused. So, yeah. Let's see. Rook d8. I don't know. A great pawn sacrifice if I win. If I lose, terrible. Terrible. Always play f6. Always. Gotta always do something. Go, Ben. h6 Karen style. Go me. I can do it. You check me, I check you. Da-da-da, family. Give a dog a bone. See my turn. Well, this isn't good. I have no good moves. That's not good. Sigh to no good moves. Why can't we have no good moves? The truth hurts. 20, I have less time. No good moves. It's not good. Go, Ben, but stay there. Oh, you're so slow. You idiot. You should have won that game. You're too slow. One mistake, two blunders. Oh, I was too slow at the end. Gotta learn how the mouse works. It was the greatest comeback of my life. Don't call it a comeback. Ah, then I messed it up. God, if I was German, I'd be the worst. Terrible. Frankly. Delicious. How could I? How could she? Why would they? Terrible. Go, Ben. But stay there. Go, me. Why can't we be friends? Still theory. Ah, that's how you move? Learn how a mouse works. God. Go to F5. Damn. I yelled really loud. I thought he would. See, I could old man this guy. I'm sure I'm older than him because I'm older than everybody. It's like a dead equal ending, and I like press and press, etc. Oh, I shouldn't pre-move that. Yay, donations. I like those. I old man you, you old man me. You're the oldest in history. I win. No rematch. You're too good. All right, I got a donation and I missed it. I'm the worst. Let's see. What was it? It was $0.00. Damn. Good trick, though, donating while I'm playing 1 minute. Good trick. $3. Play me. $3. Oh, that's funny. Thanks for the $3 and the joke. That was also good. Organize online tournaments, certain trade. Who do you think you are? Geography. Solve some puzzles. Who's the oldest? I am. I'm the oldest. Okay, deny. Not playing anybody. 1 minute. Yay. Got to get over 2,400. Ah, it's the same guy. No. Yay, somebody subscribed. Hooray. Hooray for Ben. Hooray for etc. Go, Ben. You can do it. Why can't we be friends? Go, Ben. I just showed the Sevian game. I should be able to win this. Sort of similar. Go, Ben. But stay there. Hooray! J'ai gagné. Man, these are long games. Damn. 60 moves. That's the stuff. Need to get to 2,400 somehow. Maybe by winning, that would do it. Go, Ben, but stay there. Attack, roar, etc. Look at me, I'm Sandra Oh. Why can't we never play F6? Why can't we never play F6? Let's see here. Go, Ben. Marginally butter for white. A big stick of butter. I pin you, you don't pin me. I'm the best player in history. Man, I'm all over this guy like something on something else. The beating of a lifetime. Man. 2 mistakes, 4 blunders, and it says I was never in trouble. 2 mistakes, 4 blunders, I was never in trouble. Oh, that game, yeah, I was wondering what my rating was. What do I think of the Grob? Well, you got to grab the initiative. I'm withering away. I beat that guy like a joke. This guy's a joke. I mean, like, what am I? Yeah, come on. 200 centidues. Do a Fabiano impression. Well, this game, I seized the initiative on the G file. And it seemed to me that his defense wasn't the best, especially after I played H3, H4. It seemed like I seized the initiative, and from there it was quite an easy victory. My opponent got into some time trouble there, and seemed like he couldn't defend properly. But well, to quote Ben Finegold, at least he set up for the next position for the next game. So yeah, that's one redeeming quality of Black's position. Thanks for getting me in the chest. Blah blah blah. Thanks for blah blah blah. Best $2 he ever spent. That's what she said. All right, time to beat up on Rufus and or Doofus. Mainly Rufus. He's a fool, a fool's fool. Got to get to 2,400. It's embarrassing. All right, stream's almost over. I have a lesson in 45 minutes. Gonzaga, etc. Gonzaga versus etc. Wow, go etc. Somebody follow me. All right, nobody wants to play. Watch me forever, forever, ever. All right. Nobody wants to play, so F that. Let's do tactics. Why can't we do tactics? No, I'm. It's possible Karen will stream at 11, but I think we're gonna go karaoke. That's more likely. So I don't think she's gonna stream tonight. Yeah. All right. What does it say? Rated 200 centidues. Thank you. Obscure jokes. I guess watch a lot of cartoons. That would be the secret. All right, my move. I've done this one before, but I still probably got it wrong. Let's see, rook f5, and then is it h5 or knight g7? It's not h5. Let's see. What's that? Oh, it's been challenged to a game. So it could be knight g7, and then knight f5, and then something. Or it could be that I'm the shepherd. Now, that would be nice. That's not the truth. The truth is, you're the weak. And Mr. 9mm here. Rook f5 first, then knight g7. It can't be rook f5, king h4, knight g7, because then it would just be knight g7, rook f5. It can't be both. So if it's rook f5, then the next to move is either it's not h5, that's stupid. So rook f5 and then rook h6 is possible. Seems like it's got to be knight g7. Okay. Now, it can't be rook f5. So it could be rook h6 check, or it could be knight f5 check. I like knight f5 check. I like it. Let's do that. I like it. Damn, but I liked it. 200 centidues. I wonder what it was. Is it rook h6? Damn. It's always the other move. Oh, and then rook h. I've solved this before, too. I just forgot I solved it. Yeah, then rook f5, mate. All right. I've done this one, too. I remember this one. I solved this one, too. I didn't get it wrong. I think I did rook. I think it's rook f4 check. Yeah, and then what did I do? Bishop e5, rook g4 check. I forgot what I did. I've solved this one too. Damn. Oh, it has to be here and then bishop h6. Yeah. I got 10 points for that? God. Come on. Fun fact, Honey Bunny. Yeah, that's because they show that scene from two different perspectives, so the whole dialogue is different. Also, the speech is different that he gives. You know, Ezekiel 25:17, the path of the righteous man is beset on all sides. That's also different. They're trying to do it from different points of view. Yeah. Also, I love you, honey buddy. All right, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Damn, everybody's challenging me. Stop challenging me. Oh, I hate these. I don't like these puzzles. I don't like them. I don't like these puzzles. Was it bishop a8? I think that's what it was. Okay, it was bishop a8. Now what is it? Damn. Oh, it's just here, right? Yeah, and then here. Yay, another 10 points maybe. 13 points. All right, I'm the best. In my 20s, drug and problem memory. What? Pumpkin robbed the diner. Jules points his gun at the bottom of the tail. Fires up twice. Ah, the script. Yeah. Yeah, long-haired yuppie scum was one of the producers of the movie. Yeah. Well, bishop a8 threatens rook f3 mate, so that's the main reason. Okay, this one I don't know. So queen f2. How could it not be queen f2? I'm threatening like everything. Rook d1 and queen f1 mate. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So rook h5, rook h6, rook g5, rook d2, rook g6. It's one of them. What's the difference between rook h5 and rook h6? I got the same checkmates. Rook h5, he plays queen g7. Yeah, and then rook g6 probably wins. Probably. Damn. So if rook h6, h3 takes check. I have rook d2 and rook g5, so I'm winning. I mean, this wins for sure, but I mean, there might be another way to win. Like rook d2 first, rook g6 first. Jesus. I mean, they all win. I hate this because I'm going to be wrong, but all of the moves win. I mean, obviously that wins. What a dumb problem. Yeah, and then what? Rook h6 now? Queen f4? That was queen f4. This is a stupid problem. Every move wins, and I'm supposed to find the one they want. All right. I've done this one too, but I have no idea what the answer was. Yeah, that was takes, check, rook h8, check. Damn. Knight takes e5. That's just simple. Yeah. What an idiot. And now what? That is the question. So many tempting moves. I think it's queen d8. 500 centimeters. Hey, Born in Oz. I think it's queen d8. Because I threatened queen d3 mate. And if the knight moves, rook e1's mate. Although, knight takes e4, queen d1's mate. Queen d5, it has to be here. Yeah. And then taking this wins. But what do they want me to do? Probably here. Yeah. 2 points? 2 points? 13% of people passed that, and I got 2 points. I've never been so mad. You're not a beginner. You're a beginner's beginner. No, you're good. You're 1500 is pretty good. 2 points for that. Damn. I've solved this one. Actually, I got this one wrong. All right, so it's either queen f8 or d7. Both look like they win. I don't know. Let's try that. Unrated. So it is D7. Damn. I don't know. I thought it would show me the answer, but it wasn't helping. I did this one and I got it wrong. I forgot which move I played. I just know I got it wrong. Yeah, then what did I do? Maybe I got this one right. I don't know. Yeah, I think I did that and I got it wrong. And it's like rook E1 or rook F1. I don't know. Oh, queen B7. That's over. I still gained a point. All right, I've done this one too. I think I got this one wrong. Pretty good at getting them wrong. Gotta be good at something. So bishop B5 looks pretty obvious. How could it not be bishop F? How could it not be that? I don't know. It has to be that. Right? Yeah, it has to be. All right. It has to be queen G5. And then it has to be rook H7, or could it be this? It has to be rook H7. Okay, now it doesn't have to be anything. Because queen G1 check is annoying. So now I don't know what it is. Huh. Queen here. Check, king here. I guess let's run to B3. I guess. No, I don't know. Right knight here, check. I don't know. I don't know. Queen E3 check. Damn. So it has to be queen takes knight. How can it be queen takes knight? How? If I don't play queen takes knight, he's going to play queen E3 check and queen G1 check and all kinds of nonsense. Damn. Takes knight is so stupid. Can be queen takes knight. That's dumb. All right. I think it's wrong, though. Yeah, it is wrong. Good. I just don't know what's right. Damn. What am I missing? I saw that. Oh, after rook G8, he has queen F6. Yeah, okay. What a dummy. And I'm going this way. Okay, so I'm going to go there. Why can't I go here? Oh. And then do I check and then queen or just queen? Check, I guess. And then queen. Yay, 5 points. If I get the next one right, I'll stop because it'll be 3,100. All right, so I'm on the run. The cop got my gun. So bishop takes gets mated. Pawn takes defends this. And rook takes also defends. Rook takes queen here. So it should be pawn takes. Damn, 13 points. God damn. Terrible. Now I never get to stop. Darn. I have a free move. I don't know. Is that an answer? I don't know. I assume it's queen F4. How could it not be? How could it be something that's not queen F4? 2 points, that's it. Take the knight. Do you have tips for improving? Play better. Ralph Wiggum. Well, bets. What am I down? A piece? I have 4 pawns. All right. Bishop f5 takes. Could be bishop f5. Could be rook e8. Rook e8's pretty good. Is he threatening anything? I don't see it. All right. Then take this. Yay! 9 points. Yeah, I just win this. All right, last one. I'll get it right, and then I'll be a genius of the highest caliber. If he queens, then he can check me. So I have to start checking him, and he queens. B3. So bishop there, and then B3. Probably. Could play b3 right away. So I know that it's going to be b3 and then bishop f6, or bishop f6 then b3. Bishop f6, queen. b3 here, here. b3 here. Okay, so maybe b3 first. Because then after here I have discovered check. Yeah, then I can go check. Probably b3 first. Yeah, okay. All right, now... King a6. Huh. Okay, so bishop somewhere. Bishop g5. It's bishop g5, then bishop d2, then bishop e3, then knight d5. Yeah, I agree with myself. Yay, broke 3100. Even though I was already above that. Yeah. Yeah, you got to find the right. You just got into Yale. Yay. Good job. Hey, when you go to Yale, even though my student's leaving, say hi to Matt Larson anyway. Now he's graduating, so. Karen will stream after karaoke. No, we won't be any. Yeah, Karen will be as drunk as can be after karaoke. Yeah, there's no way she can stream then. Yay, go Yale. Slice bagels vertically. I don't know. I can't have any bagels. Terrible. All right, 933, 999. Also 9. Left me a note, left me a note. All right, back to live chess. Back to reality. There goes gravity. Let's play custom. Where's custom? There it is. 30 seconds is okay. Earlier you said I was good. I did? You're the best. Do you think I will work in Vegas, Ben? Oh, my ID will work in Vegas? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Damn. Yeah, and also, like, you don't want to go to jail. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Risky. When Spencer was like 19 or 20, he wasn't gambling, and they were like, "Sir, would you like drinks and gambling?" So they didn't care. I had a friend who was fitty, and he looked fitty, and he was being carded, and he wasn't even gambling. I just want to make sure. So I don't know. Yeah. It wasn't that everybody was cheating, which they were. It's that you guys didn't understand they were cheating and just saying that, I was complaining. So, yeah, everybody who was cheating was thrown out, and I got my rating points back. But still, yeah, I mean, you can go to Vegas. Probably you're okay. Yeah. No, obviously everybody's cheating, including the guys who weren't cheating. They were the most. Yeah. Man, we don't have any subscribers anymore. We used to have 1,200. Well, I typed 30 seconds and nobody wants to play. So that's, something. I don't know what else to do. I can't play you guys. You guys are terrible. Show my game with Gelfan? Nah. Maybe just end the stream. There's like nothing to do. What's the deal with karaoke? Well, we go to karaoke at night sometimes, then I sing, and then Karen gets afraid and won't sing. That's usually what happens. Yeah. Normally. She hasn't sung since I've been there. When we had broken up, she was going there, and she sang once, I think, with some other people. But, yeah, she's afraid to sing. So, obviously, I'm not afraid to do anything. So, I get up there and, choking on my own rage over there. Cranberries, I can sing, etc. Yeah, all right. Take me with you. Karen doesn't have, yeah, exactly. Do a tour of the room you are in. No, it's a small room. Do you play any games other than chess? No. I don't do anything. I drink Perrier a lot. Is that a game? I did go over the interesting U.S. Championship game. Correct. All right. Well, thanks for the stream. I guess we'll end early. I gotta take a nap before my lesson, since nobody wants to play, and I'm getting tired of doing Puzzle Rush and Tactics Trainer. I already showed a U.S. Championship game. Boo, Nakamura. Go somebody else. Go Wesley with your 12 draws out of 9 games. Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good Bishop. Yeah, it was almost 2 hours if you're not good at counting. Yeah. 142, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to raid JJ. I already typed that in. Yeah, raid JJ. Yeah. And so forth. Yep. All right. See you guys. Tomorrow's Friday. Ugh, that's a 4-hour stream. 8 to 12 tomorrow. God, with no tournaments, time really goes slow. All right. See you tomorrow, 8 to 12. Maybe I'll stream for a little of it and I'll have Karen take over. Like, she'll stream. She said she was getting on this stream. She'd be back in like 40 minutes. And I knew she was never coming back. I knew she'd be, because she had to take a shower and she's driving back and forth. And, who knows what she's doing. Yeah. Should you grab your bike? No. I know that's from my video. So, yeah. All right. See you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye.